We're from the Redmayne School.
And today we'll be discussing whether the voting age should be lowered from 18 to 16.
We're going to ask some members of the public whether they think that 16-year-olds should be able to vote.
Probably not, because having the understanding of the economics behind decisions.
Okay. Would you think the same for general elections and local elections? Or issues that maybe would directly affect them?
The issue with local elections is if you vote for somebody's local policies, then it may not quite match the global policies.
After asking some local companies, we walked up and down the high street asking people their opinions.
No, because most 16-year-olds don't know enough, so they won't be as educated in politics and world affairs. Yes, I think they are mature enough. This generation's 16-year-olds were yesterday's 18-year-olds.
I'm impartial because it depends on the 16-year-old. I want to encourage young people to engage with the process and lots of grown-ups vote in silly ways. I could be persuaded either way, I guess.
I probably wouldn't vote if I had the opportunity to.
I don't really think that the voting should be taken down to 16 because when I was 16 I felt quite immature, I didn't really know what was going on in politics. So I wouldn't have voted very awarely, I wouldn't have done it on the right grounds that I think I would have done now.
Actually, I think the sixth form, they're all sort of mature and intelligent young women, so yes, I think the 16-year-olds I know anyway, I think would be capable of voting. I can't speak for the population as a whole.
Do you think 16-year-olds are capable of voting sensibly?
I can't see a reason why we should ban 16-year-olds because they know less. I imagine that they are perfectly capable of knowing as much as everybody else.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to go into Darren Jones's office. He's the local Labour candidate.
Hello. What's your opinion on lowering the voting age to 16?
So what we've said in the Labour Party is that we want to reduce the voting age for all elections in the United Kingdom from 18 to 16. So they will apply to general and local elections in the UK. Our view has always been, I think, that if you're old enough to join the armed forces or to get married, or you should be able to give them the right to vote.
I'm going to interview Charlotte Leslie about her views at votes on 16.
She is a local Conservative MP.
What is your opinion on lowering the voting age to 16?
Now, I'm contrary to what my party thinks on this, and I think the voting age should be lowered to 16. I think there's all sorts of reasons why it should. Firstly, I think young people are engaged with what politics should be about, and I just don't see why we ask so much of 16-year-olds in other walks of life and enable them to take responsibility. Why on earth we shouldn't give them the responsibility of voting at 16 as well?
So far we've heard from the general public, MPs and teachers, as well as 16-year-olds who are also affected by this decision. What do you think?
This has been reported by Emma,
Yasmin,
Elizabeth,
And Amy.
Thank you.